Hey friend, Graham Cochrane here, your virtual business coach. Today I want to help you start your business using Facebook Live. So if you've ever thought about how can I grow my business? What tools can I use to get the word out about this thing I want to sell or this brand I want to start or this content I want to share? Well, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is just good old-fashioned Facebook and specifically Facebook Live. This is something that is underutilized by content creators and small business owners, and it's a tool that I think you should for sure consider. In fact, I started this business, my second main business, the Graham Cochrane Band, on Facebook Live. Many people don't know that, but I spent about a year making Facebook Live videos, doing all these things I'm about to share with you that helped me before I even had an official business. So I started this before I had a website, and it was very useful. So what I want to do in this video is explain to you really quickly the benefits of Facebook Live to you. Even if you're not a Facebook person. I'm not a Facebook person. I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook, but I use Facebook Live, and I did when I started this brand. I'm going to share with you the benefits, but then I'm going to walk you through step by step what to do. Literally, this is a map for you to follow to start your business. And if you have no followers, nobody knows that you exist, this is going to help you go from zero to hopefully hero using a free tool like Facebook Live. So let's dive into the benefits of Facebook Live real quick. Why? Why Facebook? Haven't people moved away from Facebook? Is it relevant to me if I don't like to use Facebook? Is it relevant to me if I don't even have a big following on Facebook? Well, here are the benefits of using Facebook Live. Number one, there are over 2 billion active users on Facebook. That's insane. 2 billion per month. Okay. The entire world's population right now is 7.5 billion. So that's a third almost of the world's population actively on Facebook. But that's almost a little bit misleading because not everyone in the entire world has internet access, right? Maybe half of the world's population has access to the internet. So then now you're looking at almost 60 to 70% of the world's internet users actively on Facebook. That's a preposterous number. So Facebook is where everybody is online. So there is a ton of people to reach. Just something to consider in terms of sheer volume and numbers. But number two, Facebook Live costs you zero to use. It is a tool that has almost infinite reach, an amazing back end, and it costs you nothing to use. All you need is your phone. If you have a smartphone, and most of us do, you can go live right on your phone. You don't even need a phone because now you can do Facebook Live right on your computer. But most people are consuming and producing for Facebook mobile these days. So all you need is your phone and you can go live. You don't need a camera. You don't need a webcam. You don't need editing software. You don't even need to upload anything. You just need to open up your Facebook app, hit live, and go. The only other piece of gear I would recommend are your Apple EarPods. So if you're an iPhone user or if you had an iPod at any point, those little white earbuds that come with your phone, they have a little microphone built in that dangles right down here. Literally, that sounds way better than what's built in here unless you're really close. And you can plug it into your phone, plug in one ear, the microphone will dangle exactly where you need it to be, and it'll pick up your voice beautifully, even if you're in a loud environment. Okay, costs nothing to use. Everybody's there. It has a built-in audience. That's what I'm talking about. The built-in audience is right there. You don't have to go find people or promote. When you share a Facebook Live to your friends, they see it in their feeds. It's very, very simple. And we'll talk more about how to get more people to see your Facebook Live videos, but the audience is there built in. You get instant interaction and feedback. This is so cool. If it's a Facebook Live, you literally can see if people like what you're talking about. They can literally ask you questions or leave comments while you're teaching. This is beyond exciting. For example, on YouTube land, for years, I would upload videos and I could get comments after I made a video and I could learn what people thought about the videos or what I didn't explain clearly enough or what they'd like to know more about. And I could interact with them there. Same thing on the blog or same thing in an email. But with Facebook Live, that can happen instantly live while you're teaching to help you course correct or give you new ideas or give you objections that you hadn't thought about that you can address there live on the Facebook broadcast, which is incredible. So you get that instant feedback, you get that instant interaction. You get basic analytics that are really, really helpful. You can learn from Facebook's backend what videos are reaching more people what videos are getting shared more often, what videos are getting more views, what videos are getting more engagement and interaction. All of that is baked into Facebook's software. So it's instant tools for you to know what of the stuff you're sharing is really resonating with people, which is helpful to know. And that leads me to my last benefit of Facebook Live. It's a great place to test out ideas. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I knew I was about to start this virtual coaching business. And I spent about a year just making Facebook Lives every week, interacting with people on my Facebook page. They were just my personal friends at the time, learning what content resonated with them, learning what ideas stood out to them, learning what questions they had. So it gave me a lot of fodder to use in launching the business, in terms of even more content to make for free, and especially even what courses and products to launch. It's a great playground for you to test out your ideas. All right, so let me give you a 4-step system for using Facebook Live to start and grow your business. All right, we'll be really tactical here. So this should be really interesting and really helpful for you and very clear, not theoretical. This is stuff I've actually done and stuff that you can do right now. Step 1 is create a Facebook fan page for your business. So don't do all this on your personal Facebook page. You want to create a separate Facebook fan page. And I know it's called a fan page, but really it's a simple business page for you. But do it as a fan page. That way you have something separate. So you've got you as the person and then you as the brand. This might make a lot of sense if your brand is a different name anyway. So for example, there's me, Graham Cochrane on Facebook, and then there's the Recording Revolution on Facebook, which is one of my businesses, right? It's a different name, makes sense. But even for this page, right, the Graham Cochrane Virtual Coaching Business brand, it's still my name. So I've got Graham Cochrane on Facebook and then Graham Cochrane, the fan page, and it's branded as your virtual business coach. Okay, so make that separate page. You want to do this because A, it's that separation, makes you a little bit more professional. B, it allows you to have a little bit more analytics, a little bit more detail than your personal page because the fan pages give you more tools and insights. And then 2, you'll be able to still share your Facebook Lives with your personal friends because, again, you're not going to have anybody that knows you on the fan page yet. So we'll talk about sharing that in a minute. But what you'll want to do once you create that fan page is let everyone know, your personal Facebook friends know, hey, I've created this new fan page over here for this new business I'm starting. If you're interested in how to lose weight, if you're a weight loss coach, if you're interested in cooking, or if you're interested in making music, whatever your thing is, let them know about the fan page so they can come like it and follow it because you're about to create some content there. All right, step 2. This is simple. Go live 1 to 2 times a week and teach for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so what I want you to do, if you've already done some research, if you've already sort of validated your idea of what your business is going to be, then what I want you to do is brainstorm 20 to 30 topics, right? This should be really easy if you have an idea of who the person is you're trying to serve, what their biggest pain points are, what their biggest dreams and desires are. If you've already done a lot of that, then you should be able to quickly bullet out 20 to 30 things. I do this. I was on a flight coming back from Philadelphia a couple years ago before I was starting this brand. And I was like, what are some things I could teach about business that people want to know? And I just, on the flight, while we were doing our descent, in 20 minutes, I just bulleted out 20 to 30 things that I knew I could share that would help people and that I've heard people struggle with. So you could do this really quick on your phone, just 20 to 30 ideas. So you got these topics that you're going to have your repository of ideas you can pull from. And then all you want to do is for each one that you're going to teach, map out 3 bullets, 3 main points. 3 is the magic number, no more, no less. Just focus on what are 3 things. So for example, if I were going to teach you that if I'm let's say a fitness coach, I wanted to teach you that the key to getting ripped abs, how to get a 6-pack, let's say, what would be the 3 bullet points? Well, I would probably say, don't just do crunches. Do full body workout, total body workout, right? That might be a point. That might be a counterintuitive point that it's not all about crunches. It's about doing pull-ups and push-ups and all kinds of stuff to actually get really ripped in your abs. I might talk about, abs are made in the kitchen. They're not made in the gym. They're made in the kitchen, right? That's what they always say. So I would talk about nutrition. And then maybe one other point. So I'd map out what are the 3 bullet points, and you would just mentally map those out, write those down on your phone or on a Google Doc or something. So the 3 bullet points, and then give it a compelling title or promise. Titles are so important. If someone's going to scroll down and see the title of your video, or they're going to see it in your description, it's got to be something they're interested in. So not just like tips for losing weight, like give them something more compelling, like a promise, like how to get a 6-pack Three counterintuitive ways to getting a six pack. That might be one way to do it. So just have a title that they would actually want, the right person would actually want to click play and watch your video. And titles that have a promise are really good because they're very action oriented, right? So think about what the promise might be of the title. And that's it. That's your sort of base outline. And then what you're going to do is just grab your phone. If you have a window with some daylight, natural light coming in, face the window. Grab your phone. That way your face is going to be perfectly lit. Your little webcam or the camera on your phone will do better if there's better lighting. So you don't need lighting, but get in front of a window in the middle of the day and go outside. I shot a lot of my Facebook Lives in my minivan when I was picking up my kids from school in car line, or I would step outside my office next to my trash can and just have some daylight. Real simple, nothing fancy. Just grab your phone, hit go. Right? Go live. All right, let's talk about how to structure your lives. This is the most important part. This is step 3. Here's what you actually need to do when you go live. So a couple of things to think about. One is a lot of people make mistakes when they go live on Facebook. They say, hey guys, anybody there? Or I'm just gonna wait for people to roll in on the live. And then we'll get started in a few minutes. They fill time. And they're awkward and they're treating it like it really is a live event, and they're insecure because there's nobody there. Or if one person joins, they don't want to say there's one person. They want to say, hey, everyone, how's everyone doing today? Bad for 2 reasons. One, you're wasting people's time if they are there live. They just want to get to the meat of what you promised. And 2, and this is what we're going to go into in a minute, your Facebook Lives, even though the word says live, and the name says live, and we're doing them live, and there's power in doing them live, you're really not shooting it for the live people. You're shooting it for the replay or the rebroadcast. Okay, I really need you to understand this. Most people are not going to catch you live for a variety of reasons. One, if you don't advertise when you're doing it, you're just going to go live, they don't know that you're going live. Okay. 2, when you go live, it takes time for that to show up in people's feeds that, hey, Graham's going live right now. Your friend Graham is going live. Why don't you check it out? So they're not going to be there the moment you go live. No one's going to be there the moment you go live, okay? Unless you had an event planned and you had prepped your audience well and you had an audience, but I'm assuming you don't have an audience and you're not prepping them. You're just going to go live 1 to 2 times a week. So the goal of this isn't really to create an amazing live experience. It's actually to create just a video that's going to stay on your Facebook page, and most people will watch it after it's done. If that's the case, then you want to structure your Facebook Lives in such a way that it actually is a better user experience for the people joining you after the fact, which means they're going to click play and they're not going to want to sit and wait for you to go, hey, is this thing on? Hey, is anybody there? If you're there, let me know, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here. They're not going to want to watch that. They're going to leave. You're going to leave. They want you to get right into it. So that's what you got to think while you go live. So what you want to do is you get your phone, you say you want to go live, and it's very easy. You open up the fan page, you click the go live button, and it's going to ask you to type in your title and a description. And very, very important, you already have mapped out your title, which is your promise, right? That title and the description just can be one line saying, I'm going to break down the 3 ways to get 6-pack abs, including a counterintuitive way you hadn't thought of, blah, 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 blah. You're going to type that in. You're going to click go live, and it's going to count down, right? When it counts down, the moment it comes up, the moment it's officially live, jump right in and say who you are and remind them of the title. So if it were me, I would say, hey friends, Graham Cochrane here, your virtual business coach. In this video, I'm going to teach you the 3 ways to blah, 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 without having to blah, 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 blah. It's going to be action packed. So you remind them of the title, you secure what they think they're looking for to make sure that, yes, I'm in the right place, and get them excited. And then what you want to do is quickly move into a credibility moment of reminding them who you are, especially if you're brand new, because they won't know who you are and why they should pay attention to you. You don't want to tell your whole life story here. Just one sentence. You can say, in case we haven't met before, in case we haven't connected, my name's Graham and I'm a business coach. And you basically tell them who you are, who you help, and what you help them do. Okay? So I might say, my name's Graham Cochrane. I'm a YouTuber and business coach, and I help brand new business owners and content creators grow an audience and build online businesses to create passive income. Something like that. One line and you're good, okay? So you're reminding them what they're gonna learn. This is all taking a few seconds. Reminding them who you are and who you help, so a little bit of credibility there. Then, and this is really critical if you have already built a lead magnet. A lead magnet is so important. I've talked about this in other videos, that really your goal in online business, and any business really, is to build an email list. You build the email list by offering something valuable in exchange for their email address, and that's what we call a lead magnet. It could be a free guide or a PDF or a video or download, something that they want that's irresistible that they'll sign up for. And this is a great place after you remind them what they're going to learn, who you are, remind them of your lead magnet. And real quick, before you jump in, I've got an amazing guide on how to build passive income, let's say, or my passive income quiz. If you want to check that out, go to blah, 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 blah.com/whatever. Mention the lead magnet there. Or better yet, if you've typed in the description, link to the lead magnet in the description. So you can say the link's here in the description. So now, even if they don't watch your video, they might join your email list, which is the goal of all this content in the first place, because your email list is where you're going to be able to sell your amazing products to them later. So within less than 60 seconds, you've welcomed them, you've reminded them what they're going to learn on this call or this video, you've given the quick credibility of who you are, who you help, and what you help them do, and then you've mentioned your lead magnet, which is a free bonus you're offering them. If they want it, they can click on it. Then you jump right in, okay? If you want to, if you see there's some people actually live, because you want to glance at that. If there's nobody live, you want to jump right into the content. If you see there are some people there live, then say, hey, if you're ready to go, click the like button, click a heart button, give me a wow face, whatever. Click that button on your Facebook app. Let me know that you're ready to go, and we'll dive in. Then don't wait for them to do it. That's the other thing. There's always a lag and a delay on Facebook Live. So don't wait. Again, think of the replay. Think of the broadcast after the fact. Keep this thing flowing. Keep it going. People will hear it. And even if they're watching the replay later, they might still like it and heart it. Doesn't matter. It's just a way to engage them if they're there. While they're doing that, or if you've got a quick second, and if you're quick on it, if you have another laptop, or if you have your computer open while you're doing it on your phone, a great thing to do is go ahead and share this video to your personal Facebook page before you dive in, if you can do this quickly. So if you're doing it on your phone and the phone's on a stand, let's say, like you get a little stand on it, then your hands are free, you can do that. If not, don't worry about this. You can share it later after the fact, okay? Now, let's jump into the content. This is where you just teach. So you just share your 3 points. You get into it, point 1, point 2, point 3. I wouldn't look at comments. I wouldn't pay attention to what people are saying. I would just deliver the main teaching points, the main content, so that it's focused into the point. Then at the end, after you finish the content, repitch your lead magnet. Hey, if this has been helpful, guys, one thing that I want you to get is this amazing free guide on how to boost your income by 30% in the next 90 days. Download my 90-day income boost cheat sheet at this URL, and whatever it is, right? You mention your lead magnet again, tell them where they can get it, and hopefully you've linked to it in the description or in a comment. Then if there are any people on the call live, you can ask them if they have any questions. So you could even mention, hey, if you have any questions, or if you've seen any questions, you can start to answer them. Ask them to leave a comment if they have any questions. Then you can maybe pitch your lead magnet while the delay is happening and they're hearing that you're asking for comments, and they might type in a question. If you see a question or two, come in, answer it. If not, just sign off, say thanks for watching. I'll see you on another video real soon, and end the broadcast. That's it. All right, fourth and final step. We're not done. Okay, we want to optimize your Facebook Live for the replay or the rebroadcast. Okay, so what does this mean? You're done. You've ended the broadcast. You should get an option to publish it or post it to your feed, to your page. Go ahead and do that. But here's what you want to do is you want to do a couple things. You want to go ahead and make sure you add your lead magnet link in the description if you haven't already. So that's the cool thing is about Facebook Lives is you can go back in and you can change the title. You can change the description. You can update it to be whatever you need. So fix any typos, add any more information if you want, but for sure link directly to your lead magnet in the description there. Then pick a better thumbnail if you need to. It's going to pull an automatic thumbnail. It might look stupid. It might be like, Feel free to pick a better thumbnail because when you edit the video, it's going to give you options to change the thumbnail. Or if you want, you can create your own custom thumbnail. You can snap a picture of yourself that looks similar to what you were doing in the Facebook Live. You can use something like Canva to add some text for free on there and make a little graphic. Don't worry about it too much, but if you need a better looking thumbnail, go ahead and edit that now. And then this is critical. Turn on the captions. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but there are built-in auto-generated captions in Facebook, which is one thing I love about it. So you can go into your editing of your video, you can go into captions, you can click what your language is. So in my case, I would choose English, and then you can click auto-generate. And what this little robot will do is listen to your whole presentation and spit out pre-written captions. And it's 90% of the way there, maybe 95% of the way there. It'll spell things most of the time correctly. If you really are anal about it at the beginning, if your name is misspelled or there's a keyword misspelled, you can go in and edit the captions. And I just edit the first few seconds to make sure there's no glaring typos or misspells, especially with my name. But for the most part, it's going to be accurate. Why is this important? Why do you want captions? The numbers are pretty staggering. I think last stat I heard was that 85% of people watch a video with the sound off. It sounds ridiculous if you think about it, but think about it. When people are at work or they're at a meeting or they're on the subway, they're just scrolling through their Facebook feed. It may be a loud environment. They may not want to let people know that they're listening to a video, so they'll just watch a video on silent. That's why you for sure want the captions on, because people need to be able to at least know what you're saying from the captions. And that's just the world we're in, is that people will watch videos with the sound off. So captions are important. So get those turned on. That way your video is better optimized. And then for sure, if you didn't get a chance to share your video to your personal Facebook page, immediately share it to your personal Facebook page. So that now it's going to show up in your personal feed so your friends can see it and they can watch it. They can interact. They can even hear about your fan page. They can like your fan page. They can see your lead magnet. All of that can happen. That is step 4. Okay, so you're doing those 4 steps 2 times a week, ideally. I mean, if you can go every day, great, even better. That's going to take more content and more time. But for sure, the more you can do, the better. But I'm saying 1 to 2 times a week minimum is a great place when you're starting out. I did 2 times a week for about a year to start to build up, interest and to create some content to learn what my audience wanted. That's a great way to go, is 2 times a week. But if you can do it 5 times a week, even better. Now, you're going to rinse and repeat that each time you do it. Here is a bonus step. Because if you just do those 4 things I talked about, you will do a few things. You will be creating content on Facebook that's shareable, that's likable. When you do Facebook Live, your videos get promoted more than other content because the Facebook algorithm supports live more than anything. It wants live, it wants interactive live. So you're going to be able to be more found by people. You're going to show up even in your own friends and followers feeds more often. But as you share it and as people like it and as people share it, if they like it, you're going to start to grow organically. That's the beautiful thing about Facebook. Things can spread and they're viral. Now, here's the bonus tip. If you have a little bit of money, you can boost your Facebook Live posts to reach more people. And specifically, I'm thinking if you have $5 to $10 a week to spend, this would be a good thing to do. $5 to $10 a week, so we're talking about $20 to $40 a month. Not very much money, especially if you're starting a business. If you have no audience, this can be a great use of your money, because for $5, you can boost your video. So if you do 2 videos a week, it'd be great to boost each one for $5. So then you're spending $10 a week, $40 a month, but each video is going to get a $5 boost. And what a boost is it basically tells Facebook, please make this video show up in more people's feeds. And you can choose what kind of people, their age, where they live, what other interests they have. So try to narrow it down to your ideal people. Pay Facebook $5 per video you do, and it's going to start to pop up in other people's feeds. And it's going to get you more exposure. And then that same exposure can increase organic reach, right? Because those people might like it and share it. So now that $5 got you not only more people, but then those people sharing it organically to other people. You didn't have to pay for that. It can all grow and all spiral out in a really, really good way. Eventually, you will get more momentum from both the boosting and the organic sharing from those boosts, that you may not have to keep boosting your Facebook Live posts, but you could if you want. If you feel like you have it in your budget, it's only going to help you get more reach, and this will help you get some more growth faster. That's it. That's how you start your business with Facebook Live. A couple of things you're going to love about this platform, and then a couple of things that might be hard. One you're going to love is how easy it is. You're not having to get your camera out and get lighting out and make a bunch of videos and edit them and render them and upload them. You just grab your phone and you just go. It's easy to share. It's easy to promote. $5 to boost your post. You can reach more people. It's easy to get interaction. It's easy to learn what videos are connecting with people and what they aren't. You can go back to lives and answer questions in comments below the video years after the fact. There's so much built in for you as a content creator to help you learn what content really connects with people. And that's what you need to know. You always need to learn so that you can make better content and better reach your audience. So there's so much to like about Facebook Live, and it's low commitment, low risk on your part. And you could do it to start your business and then never go back to it if you want to build your business on YouTube or something else, or you could be a ongoing part of your strategy to always learn from your audience what they like and get the word out about your lead magnet, which is how you grow your business. The only thing people won't like, and maybe you won't like about Facebook Live, is that it is live. It's a little nerve-wracking. You might flub your words. You might screw up. You might say something wrong. You might have to cough, but that's okay. Because it's live, it's more raw. It's what people are used to. It's what they're expecting. And that almost takes the pressure off. You don't need to be polished. You just need to deliver really good content and really care about your audience. Pay attention to the stuff I shared in step 2 about actually delivering a good live, or step 3. Step 3, how to actually structure your lives. Don't structure them for the live moment. Structure them for the broadcast. Don't waste time. Don't be like, hey guys, just get into it. If you can do that with a little bit of confidence, even if you flub stuff down the road in the video, it doesn't matter. People are cool with it because they appreciate that you just got on there and you are real and raw, and they can hear your heart. And it's not this pre-scripted reading off a teleprompter polished video. So I think even that fear, which is the biggest thing about being live, that you're going to screw up, is quickly quelled because, or squelched, because it's okay to screw up. It's okay to be raw. It's almost a benefit. Now that's it for this step-by-step process. I want to hear from you real quick. Do you currently use Facebook Live for your business? If so, leave me a comment below here. Let me know. If you don't, why not? Let me know as well. What of what I shared today was most helpful or most interesting to you in doing Facebook Lives, whether you're already doing them or considering them? Leave a comment below as well. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to these videos and following, and I'll see you on another video real soon.